to this edition of the Ag Report. So this is the beginning of the new year, 2021. And, in the new year, you like to maybe reminisce about fun things that have happened in the past. Typically, folks in agriculture are eternal optimists, you might say. They're always looking for the new year. What could be better? What could they do better to help their animals or their crops do better? And they kind of just in the spring of the year, hopefully dust themselves off from whatever happened last year and have a new attitude going forward. So I wanted to share with you something that I think was kind of fun that I did years ago. Really didn't have a purpose, didn't have a financial benefit, didn't have anything like that other than about this time of the year, I woke up one day and I thought, you know what, that'd be kind of cool to do and just something fun. So reminisce with me. The year is about 1994. The field that I was working is on Brown Street or FM 813, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to set the stage for you here. So the land, it was about an 80-acre field that was on the curve. It was all the land sitting underneath the Brown Street Church of Christ and that housing addition, if that gives you an idea, by the junior high school. For those my age, we called it the new junior high because it was the first junior high that was built since the Wildman Junior High. But anyways, so that 80 acres is where it was, and it was on a nice curve, had a lot of road frontage there, which is important for what I was going for. So generally this time of the year, we start talking with seed companies about booking some seed, that kind of stuff for planting that'll be coming up. So I kind of had the crazy idea. I was going to plant milo or grain sorghum or maize, depending on what area of the country you were raised in, all the same thing, on that field. Now, typically, milo or maize is going to be a dark red grain and a dark red crop when it is mature. When you drive by, you will see those heads be kind of shaped like this. That'll be dark red in color. Well, I had found where I could get not only a dark red variety, but I could get a cream, a very light colored cream variety. So I thought it would be cool to have stripes in the field. So what I did, and a lot of people kind of wondered how I pulled this off. In the 90s, a 6-row planter was very common around Ellis County, and that's what I had. We were still farming on wide rows, meaning 38 or 40 inches in between each row in there. And so what I had done is I wanted to have 6 rows of cream and then 6 rows of red and then 6 rows of cream. So it was striped, kind of like an American flag type of a look. And so what I did was, so I didn't have to plant the field twice. I filled up half the planter, 3 boxes, with cream and half with red seed. And so we plant back and forth. So every time I turned around, the 3 and 3 would meet up to make 6. And then the 3 and 3 of the red would meet up to make 6. And so anyways, I planted it all that away. Now remember, nobody's going to know what's going on until the fall of the year. So when that crop started to ripen in the fall of the year and really change colors and go red 6 rows one way and then go cream 6 rows the other way, everybody would, see me at town or the parts room or coffee shop or whatever. And they'd say, "What in the world you got going on out there? Did you plant that thing twice?" And so it was just really cool, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was kind of a talking point just to have something different, to be the odd duck, I guess you could say. And then, so that particular year, it made a good crop. We had a good year that year. And, 4,000 pound milo for us, dry land farmer, and in the 90s, that's a pretty good crop. And so I was real excited about it. in those days, I was still running a square back Model 55 John Deere combine. It had a 14-foot header, so it would take in 4 rows, at a time and through there. And so I had a lot of fun cutting the good crop. What farmer doesn't have fun, cutting a good crop and cutting, the stripes back in through there. And when it got all in the truck, it looked like a milkshake. It was all swirled together, and it looked like you had gone to Dairy Queen and gotten oh, I forget what they call those things, but the little swirl, the blizzard that they try and turn upside down and all that kind of good stuff. And so my first trip to the elevator, Dennis Horak was at the scale house. He'd come out there and he looked in that truck. He's like, "Boy, what in the world are you doing? What is all this?" And so anyways, that's a trip down memory lane to years gone by when, just kind of wanted to do something a little different, thought it was fun. Sure was interesting to drive by that summer and that fall to see those different stripes of colors and everything. So anyways, agriculture has a sense of humor. So thought I'd share that with you. Hope you've enjoyed this fun, lighthearted stroll down memory lane with the Ag Report this week. Y'all take care now.